I remember my husband annoying me, and I took my phone, and of course I'm a writer, and I wrote some things I would do, things I would, I started making threats. Hi, welcome to my channel. My name is Olubunmi Mabel, and on this channel I talk about women's personal development, relationships, and marriage. So it took me 8 years to realize what I'm about to share with you in 5 minutes. I've been married for 8 years, but I'm not trying to say I'm a marriage expert or anything. I just want to share my own experience with you, and I hope it blesses you. Okay, the first thing is that marriage does not get better with time. It gets better with humility, intentionality, and willingness to make things work. You think that time makes things better and all of that. Time does not make anything better, right? It is what you do with the time that determines whether your marriage will get better or not. And that is why you see some couples who have been married for like a year or two and they are doing absolutely fine, and you would see some who have been married for 8-10 years struggling in there. So it's not about time, it's about what you do with the time. So marriage doesn't get better with time, it gets better with what you do. And I realize is that what you focus on will magnify. When it comes to marriage, it is what you focus on that will magnify. I don't expect that you expect your partner to be perfect. You are not perfect yourself. Nobody is perfect. So what do you focus on? Do you focus on the imperfections of your spouse, the flaws of your spouse, or you focus on the things that you admire and love about them? Because you are never going to find a perfect spouse. Your spouse is never going to be perfect. You have to decide on things to focus on. You have to decide on what you will focus on. Are you going to focus on the flaws, or you are going to focus on the things you admire, the things your partner is doing well? Hopefully, the things that you have to ignore are not weighty, because there are some things you definitely cannot ignore. For instance, if you have a partner who constantly cheats on you, constantly lies, who abuses you, I don't think you can ignore that. That is a huge thing to ignore. But for some things that you can do with that, some things that do not have huge impact on your marriage, you can still things you can let go of, things you can ignore, things you can tolerate, ignore those ones and focus on things you admire about your spouse. Yes, maybe your partner does not have 6 packs, but he is present, he's a present dad, he's a responsible husband. Focus on that, right? Maybe your wife can be a little impatient, but she's been a good wife, she cares about you, she's a good cook, she's a good mom. Why not focus on those things that she does well and tolerate her flaws? What I'm trying to say is that what you focus on in your marriage is what will magnify. So choose what you will focus on, and I'm encouraging you to choose the positive things. Hopefully the negative ones will not be too huge or be too hard for you to tolerate. So the third one, which is huge, and I'm very sure everyone in this century can relate to, is social media. Social media can make or mar your marriage, right? I remember some years ago, I saw a video on YouTube about a YouTuber who just got pregnant, and she shared videos on the push gift that she received from her husband, a brand new car and all of that. And I saw that video and a thought came to my mind, I didn't even get any push gift. I didn't even get any push gift and all of that. Then I was able to, come out of that my husband didn't give me a push gift, but he was present all along, present during the pregnancy. He was there for me. He's the present dad. And so I asked myself, what is more important here? Push gift or the fact that I have a husband who is responsible and is present with me? So social media can make or mar your marriage. So don't compare your marriage to what you see on social media. Social media does not show 100% of what is happening in their marriages. People will not show you the bad side of their marriage. They will not show you the things they have to endure or ignore or tolerate. They will show you the happy moments, and you start thinking, my husband is not like this, or my wife is not like this, or you come and see your mates, come and see how a wife is doing, come and see how a husband is doing. Social media can make or mar your marriage. Even apart from comparison, social media, it's easier to cheat now with the aid of social media, because your side chick or your side piece is just a click away, it's just a DM away. So it's so easy. From the comfort of your home, you can cheat, and cheating doesn't necessarily mean you have to have sex with somebody. No, emotional cheating is something. Emotional infidelity is a thing, and it's even stronger than having sex with somebody. chatting with somebody constantly, sharing your marital problems with them, sharing your dreams and your heart desires with them, bonding with another person who is not your spouse. It's so easy to do now in the age of social media. So I encourage you to utilize social media with what? With common sense. The fourth thing I realize is that what you say when you are angry can make or mar your marriage. And I actually learned this the hardest way in the first year of what am I even saying? In the first month or first week of our marriage, that what you say when you are angry can ruin your marriage even before it starts. I remember my husband annoying me, and I took my phone, and of course I'm a writer, and I wrote some things I would do, things I would, I started making threats, and I actually didn't mean them. I just wanted to hurt him with my words, and you know how men can be. It took the words so personally, and it had to, it took the intervention of families and all of that. So I learned the hard way that when you are angry, watch what you say, because fights, you can make up when you fight and all of that, but words are irrevocable. They are like eggs. Once broken, cannot be retrieved. So what you say when you are angry can either make or mar your marriage. And the last point is family and friends never forget. Family and friends never forget. Okay, so your husband annoys you, or your wife annoys you, and you want to rant to someone, you want to vent to someone, and you rant and vent to your family and friends. All good and fine and all of that, but family and friends, they never forget. You and your spouse, you might make up and continue your love, but your friends and families that you have ranted to, that you have vented to, they might never forget. And even when you are trying to show love to each other, they will just be there after doing all of it. They never forget. So before you carry your matter to your family and friends, before you share your marital problems with your family and friends, make sure you have tried to settle things with your spouse, right? If it's not a case of abuse or any other life-threatening issue, I urge that you settle things between you and your spouse, because these people, they never forget.